It took a lot of reflecting for me to understand the lesson probably from that was to show me that I really wanted to become a mother, but it wasn't. I didn't really expect it to be that way. Hello lovely feminine women. Today is going to be a little bit of a different vibe to the vlog. I'm showing you my favorite breakfast lately. Just some seasonal fruits, some almonds, and a little bit of maple syrup drizzled on top of yogurt. My husband brought me a coffee in bed this morning, and lately we've been doing a lot of cuddling, watching TV, just relaxing and trying to cheer ourselves up. I wanted to show you a few of my favorite products, and everything will be linked down below in the description box. I like to use a tubing mascara just because I have oily eyelids. So thanks to TikTok and everybody on there who is raving about the Tarte Shape Tape, I have discovered a drugstore dupe from L'Oreal, the Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and I would say that it works pretty well. I also like to use a detangler or leave-in conditioner in the summer for the ends of my hair just because the sun and the heat are pretty harsh on it. I chose the Silk Leave-In Spray from It's a 10. I actually have a natural dirty blonde type of hair color, and I'm showing to you how strange my hair color gets in the summer, where I have really dark pieces and then closer to my face or the top of my hair I have almost bleached blonde pieces. I don't know how to fix this because I'm currently not getting highlights, and I don't plan on doing highlights again until probably at least the fall. I've mentioned to you before the reason why I got bangs was the insecurity that I feel for my large and wide forehead, and I did find sort of a solution, which is this Clairol Root Touch-Up that I like to just put around the top of my forehead. I'm also showing you my favorite lip liner. I have linked it before, and again, it is in the description box, in addition to my favorite lip plumper that I always put on top. So today we are going to make quiche, and quiche is a comfort food for me, and you can basically put any type of different cheese or any remnants that you have in the fridge, vegetable as well as meat wise. You can just throw it into a quiche, but of course I have to show you my newest Pyrex edition that I'm going to use today with the extra vegetables that I cut up for the quiche that I'm going to have for dinner. I'm going to put it in that Pyrex and then I'm going to pop it into the oven in a few hours. Many of you know that I find it absolutely therapeutic to clean my sink. In the last vlog, I showed you a few lemon arrangements that I made with some flowers I bought. These flowers have honestly lasted weeks. I'm also showing you some pretty roses that my friend got for me a few days ago. I'm carrying on with the lemon trend for summer, and I love this lemon verbena spray. I love to spritz it on basically anything. Right now I'm spritzing it on this blanket that I recently got and I showed you in the last vlog. I'm trying to add some pretty girly details that don't detract from my husband's personal style as well, and I don't think that he's going to mind this little towelette in the guest bathroom. I just cleaned it and I wanted to show you how cute it is. One of the things that actually keeps me motivated to continue to read the Word of God regularly is to just switch up my Bibles every once in a while. I did get this women's Bible that has some nice devotions in it from the thrift store, and I also found a really good women's study Bible that I'm going to talk about in another vlog. I'm not exactly sure how to talk about this, and I don't even know if I'll include it in a vlog. This has been a couple of hard days, and I thought about it a little bit, what I was going to say, so that I didn't get emotional. So hopefully I can get through the whole thing without being emotional. The point of talking about these things is that I want to show you that being a housewife, putting your family first, is of course a calling for many of us, but it doesn't always mean that it's going to be perfect. Sometimes things are going to not go your way, or the way in which you envisioned your life isn't actually going to turn out that way. If you watch my Q&A, you'll know that for several months, my husband and I have been, I guess, open to life. There have been reasons why beforehand we were not open to this possibility. I explained it more in the Q&A, so if you're interested, I'm going to link it down below. That being said, I wasn't trying to put a lot of stress on myself by actively trying, but several weeks ago we did find out that we were pregnant, and it was extremely exciting. I felt so joyful. However, shortly after that, after I had gone to the doctor, confirmed everything, things looked like they were going fine, I suffered a miscarriage. And I feel really silly bringing this up because it affects like 1 in 4 women, and for me it was so early on that I feel lucky in a sense that it was early on, but it still doesn't mean that it didn't hurt. And I think that the added emotions, the reason why it was so hard for me, particularly the fact that with everything happening in the world, with COVID, of course, the social situation of the world, I started to have doubts about whether or not this was a good time, or we should reevaluate our situation. And honestly, this was like the day before we would have conceived. I was praying, I remember vividly, I was driving to get a Tim Hortons coffee, I was praying to God, open my heart, soften my heart. If I'm meant to be a mother, help me kind of feel that longing again, because I feel like the circumstances of the world have caused me to lose that feeling. And lo and behold, a few weeks later, we found out that we were pregnant, and I thought that it was an answer to my prayers. I felt like this is exactly where I was meant to be. And then shortly after, we had suffered the miscarriage. It took a lot of reflecting for me to understand the lesson probably from that was to show me that I really wanted to become a mother, but it wasn't. I didn't really expect it to be that way. I didn't really expect that that would be the way that I would feel that appreciation again. And bringing back to the point where, of course, I do feel silly because so many women go through things that are more traumatic. They go through stillbirths, miscarriages, losses that are later on. And we are still young, my husband and I. We still have a lot of time for this to happen in the future, but I wanted to share that with you because my life's not perfect. And same with when I brought up that my mother had cancer. But if you are new here, my mom has stage 4 cancer. She has had it for about 2 years now. We are lucky. She has a very rare form of melanoma, but we are lucky that she has found a treatment that is working for her right now. So we hope to have her around for many years to come. Long story short, there are things that I choose to share with you because I do think that some women out there go through similar experiences, and I want to be real and authentic with certain things that I share. Anyway, I kept my tests here because I remember after testing, I just couldn't believe it for so long. I just couldn't believe it. I would leave the tests on the bathroom counter so that my husband and I could see when we were brushing our teeth, washing our face, just because we couldn't believe it. You can't really see the lines on these ones because I don't know, the pink doesn't get picked up by the camera, but this one maybe you can see, and if not, I'll insert a picture. You know me, my camera just never works, but I'll insert a picture because I did take a picture of it to send to my family members. I'm going to plant a tree or some flowers something like that to commemorate what happened. And I also don't just want to throw these in the trash. If you have any ideas of what I could do, I was thinking a little box or a felt envelope, something that I can tuck away as a memory, because to me, based on what I believe, I do believe that it was a real child, and even though it was so early on, it's still real. Now I'm just taking things slowly, trying to enjoy the summer. Whatever you're going through in your life, just know that my prayers are with you. We are going to brighten up the day a little bit. I will take my dogs to Starbucks and get a puppuccino. I've already had a coffee today, and I'm trying to stay in the habit of only having one coffee a day, so I think I'll have a tea or a decaf. So let's go to Starbucks with the dogs. We are nearing the end of the vlog. Stay tuned if you wanted to see my dogs eat their pup cups, their puppuccinos. I wanted to say thank you for everybody who continues to support the channel, who is on this journey of femininity and traditional living with me. I truly appreciate all of you, every single one of you. You are so kind, and yeah, I love you all, lovely feminine women. Watch the end of the vlog, and I will see you next time.